Now there are three basic ways essential oils can be used. I will use peppermint oil as an example on why you would want to use them differently. In the end, it really doesn't matter. It's going to enter into your body, get down into the tissues, into the bloodstream, and go where it needs to go. It's a little bit of a preference or a little bit of adjustment just depending on what's going on for you. But in the end, if you're not sure, use all three or use your favorite application. And then if that's not working well for you, then maybe try another one. But our first one that we have is aromatically. Now, breathing in the essential oils is a wonderful thing to affect your mood, how you're feeling. So let's say I'm sleepy. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm groggy. I've got a test that I've got to go take, or I've really got to concentrate on the job today. I got to finish a project, or it's after lunch and I had Italian food. Tasted great, but half an hour later, I just want to take a nap at my desk. So smelling peppermint actually stimulates a part of the brain. Well, all essential oils will stimulate a part of the brain and liven it or calm it according to what essential oil it is that you have. Peppermint is very awakening. So rather than drinking an afternoon cup of coffee or eating sugar to stay awake, you can just inhale the scent of peppermint and it will do the exact same thing for you in a much more healthful way. Topically, now I'm a little biased, this is my favorite. I'm a massage therapist. Topically can introduce a little bit of comfort and immediate effect right in the area where you're applying it. Now, essential oils are ubiquitous and they're lipophilic, which are two really fancy words that all that they mean is when you apply them to your skin, they're going to soak in, drive down through the tissues, and get into the bloodstream where the body can then direct it on where to go from there. So when you apply it to your skin, there's a very short time period before it's actually introduced into the bloodstream, like about 30 seconds before you have the essential oil systemically in. Now, where this would be good for peppermint is if I fall and twist my ankle, then I have pain and I have inflammation. Peppermint is fantastic for both of those, and it contains menthol, which means it has a cooling effect and helps with that pain relief as well. So I would apply it topically over my ankle to start getting those healing benefits right away and for it to feel really nice. Also, peppermint will drive down a fever faster than anything. Even on a very small child, you can apply peppermint to the bottoms of their feet and you will see a faster effect than you will with Tylenol, Advil, anything of that sort, because it doesn't have to be processed through the liver and enzymed before it's put out to be a fever reducer. It just is activated right away. Our third way is internally. Now, our system from in to out, our digestive tract, is actually a closed system, and that means that in order for anything to get in and out of that, it's something that the body decides. So when we swallow something, we can introduce it to that entire system. So any type of issue that you have from the in to the out, essential oils can have a wonderful effect on. Peppermint, for example, is wonderful for acid reflux. It's something that my mom uses. She had acid reflux so bad she was on 4 different medications 4 times a day. One of them was this liquid. She had to remember to take it half an hour before she wanted to eat, and she still was seeing minimal results. She was miserable and would a lot of times skip meals because it just wasn't worth what it was going to do to her later. Then we heard about peppermint. She started taking it in a capsule 3 times a day, and she took 8 drops. 1 to 3 drops is considered average for a full-size adult. So she was taking a very large amount to be able to control her symptoms, but she was able to get off all 4 of her medications and not have any symptoms whatsoever of her acid reflux anymore. And in taking it for a few years now, she's actually been able to back down to taking 1 to 3 drops in a capsule 2 to 3 times a week. So it actually has a healing effect and can slowly take away the issue that the body is having as well. Okay, now down here at the bottom we've got some of the most commonly used essential oils. I'm just going to go through them real fast and give you an idea of what they can be used for. The first one we have is lavender. Lavender is one that a lot of people have heard about before for sleep. But what about for allergies? Lavender has an antihistamine-like effect. So if you have hay fever or a small allergic reaction, you can just dab it underneath your nose and you'll be good for a couple hours. Now, if you have a little bit stronger allergies, there's a special allergy mix of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. You take those 3 oils and you can apply them anywhere. A lot of people like the bottoms of their feet, and that'll take care of allergy symptoms for, a few hours. Here's a little side note. Essential oils will work in the body until the body has used them up. Then if the ailment is still there, reapplication is needed because it's gone. So if you apply it for a fever, let's say, and it takes the fever down for 10 minutes, but then it starts to crawl up again, all that means is that the essential oil was completely used up, and apply more. It may be a few hours, it may be a few minutes, but typically you'll see the time lengthen in between applications because it is taking care of whatever issue it is that you're applying it for. But it's certainly safe and fine to apply as often as needed. Okay, so lavender, allergies. It's also fantastic for burns. Any type of burn, a steam burn, a sunburn. It's also great for bug bites, any type of skin lesion that you might have, if you have a scrape or a scab. With bug bites, it will actually take out the sting or the itch. So if you have a sensation that's associated with that bug bite, go ahead and put that over it and it'll help. Basically, if you think anything to do with the skin, lavender is really great at soothing and healing those issues. The next oil is lemon. Lemon is one of my favorites. Lemon is cold compressed out of the skin of lemons. So since lemons are a little easy to come by, doTERRA's lemon comes out of Italy. It's a little bit cheaper and the process of extracting it is easy, so it's one of the cheaper essential oils out there, but it has such a wide variety of what it can do. Its scent is very uplifting. It's wonderful for anyone struggling with depression. Its scent also calms anxiety. So if you know someone who's a little stressed out and they don't want to go to sleep by using something like lavender, lemon is something that they can inhale and enjoy nice citrusy uplift while also calming their nerves and sharpening their brain skills. Lemon is also great for melting cellulite. Yes, and the reason is because it destroys petrochemicals. Petrochemicals are something that we breathe in all the time, or that we get from petrochemical byproducts such as styrofoam, and these are invited into our systems. Our bodies can't break them down, so they're kind of stuck there. Then our body says, well, I don't know what you are, I can't get rid of you, so I'm just going to encapsulate you in fat and stick you down here. And that's why cellulite looks like a whole bunch of little clumps, because that's exactly what it is. So lemon, grapefruit as well, can go into the body, break down those substances into recognizable compounds to which the body can then flush out. It boosts the immune system, it boosts metabolism. It's just an all-around wonderful oil. Peppermint. Peppermint I've already covered a little bit. It's great for pain, inflammation. The digestive tract is great for soothing, especially for acid reflux. It's also great for Crohn's disease, IBS. Pulling down fevers is a wonderful one. Awakening the body. It's also fantastic for killing microbes. So you can use it as a cleaner even around your house as well as inside your body. In fact, peppermint is used in trace amounts in cosmetics. The reason being, nothing survives when peppermint's around. Melaleuca. Melaleuca is also known as tea tree oil. In the areas where the tree is indigenous, it's also known as the fever tree. Melaleuca is also known to kill microbes very efficiently and very quickly. It's considered one of the powerhouse oils, but unique in the fact that it doesn't have a hot sensation associated with it, as most of the oils do that have a high content of phenols. Phenols is a categorization of chemical, and the phenols are usually the ones that directly attack the virus, the bacteria, the parasite, whatever you have going on in your body. Phenols is the characteristic of the essential oil that's going to knock it out. And Melaleuca is very high in that category. It's also wonderful for acne, for teenage normal acne, for cystic acne, hormonal acne. It's not quite as effective, but doTERRA has a phenomenal blend for that called Clear Skin, which uses an array of different essential oils so that it can attack acne from any sort of way that it might be coming. But Melaleuca is fantastic, especially for athletes who are out sweating a lot, maybe getting dirt blown in their faces, clogging up their pores. Melaleuca is going to clear that out. Melaleuca is also wonderful for bug bites and just neutralizing that bug sting or that bug itch. And for cleaning, using it as an antiseptic over any type of skin wound that you have, it's going to clean that area out real nice and well for you.